Hello and thank you for downloading my Amazon Master Plan course. In this course I'm going to be showing you how to build your own brands and products leveraging the power of Amazon.com. So over the past decade I've tried and tested pretty much every single online business model there is. I've delved into all types of opportunities, I've tried all forms of advertising, all methods of business building, really you name it, and I've done it. So based on that, I can tell you that selling products on Amazon.com or any of the Amazon websites is by far the easiest way of making money that I've ever come across, and that's why I've decided to do a course on it. I'm building various businesses on Amazon myself, and I thought it would be a really good opportunity to teach others how to do it. So, who is this course for? Well, primarily it's going to be particularly useful for three sets of people. Firstly, those looking for a proven way to make money working from home. It doesn't matter whether you're already doing some type of opportunity or whether you've never done anything at all. It's definitely suited to you. Secondly, people who are already selling physical products on Amazon and want to discover ways to boost their rankings, traffic and sales in a very short space of time. And thirdly, it's also going to be useful for people who already have an e-commerce business, maybe have an actual website selling physical products, or even any other type of online business, and they want a way to expand out, to increase their revenue and profits, and it's easy to do that leveraging Amazon. So the first thing I want to say, or rather the second thing I want to say, is that I've always found that based on what I've had success with and failures with in the past, I found that if I follow a certain set of rules, I always end up being successful. And I want to run through those rules with you now. So firstly, having a great brand name is crucial. So if you're building a business, you want a great brand name, and you also want a domain name, and preferably a one-word.com. You also want to go into a market where you can offer products and services in a variety of other formats, so you can cross-sell and sell your other services to current customers. You also, I think it's also better to have like a smaller number, or create a smaller number of very high quality products which are presented exceptionally well, versus have a lot of SKUs, have a lot of different products, and really be too diversified. You also want to definitely focus on having very good customer service. You want to treat your customers like gold. Now this was very important, and if you've ever tried to build a business before online, or you've had a website, so you know how difficult getting traffic is, getting visitors and getting exposure. I mean, there's so much competition out there now. It really doesn't matter what market you're in. And by selling your products on a platform like Amazon that already has traffic and buyers, is much easier to start with. And again, versus setting up your own websites and trying to do SEO, trying to do pay-per-click ads and social media marketing, etc. And obviously all of that is part of this as well, but selling something on Amazon who want you to make sales, because if you make sales they make money, is definitely better, and it's a much better platform to start off on than anything else, and you can get going and start making money extremely quickly. The final rule is any ad money or any traffic strategies that you employ, you always want to, no matter what you're doing, send people to your website first. And rather to, whether it's a product on Amazon or a product, somewhere else, you want to get people to your website, and you want them to get them onto an email list, and so you can market to them at a later date. So if you release a new product, you can send them notifications, you can make sales instantly if you have an email list. And so you really definitely want to focus on building up a list. So that's the final rule. So really have a great brand name, go into a market where you can offer products and services in a variety of formats, have very high quality products rather than lots of products, have attentive customer service, sell on platforms that already have buyers so you don't have to look for the buyers yourself, and spend any money, any promotional efforts building up an email list. Now the next important points I wanted to mention are the following. So based on what I've done in the past, I know now that it's incredibly important to focus your energies into one thing, one proven market to begin with, and not be too diversified. So, I mean, diversification is obviously important, but to begin with, just really, really focus on one thing. Once that's making money, then you can think about other things as well, but focus on one thing to begin with. Also, and again, speaking from experience, don't think you can build the next Facebook, Twitter, or Dropbox working from home, because the reality is, you can't. And the these services and products, have had huge venture capital put behind them. They employ hundreds, thousands of people. It's much better to focus on sales and making money and profit and cash in the bank first, rather than spend 2 years working on a big project, because within those 2 years something technology might have changed, and other things have come along and the market changes, things go out of fashion. So don't try to do anything too big. Just keep it simple to begin with, and just focus on money, and rather than sort of dreams as such. Then I just wanted to run through the 5 stages of this course. In the next lecture, I'm going to go through some of these or through the whole process in more detail. But I just wanted to run through the 5 stages, the 5 general stages now, and they are market research for Amazon, creating your brand logo and creating your marketing material, creating your actual product and getting that manufactured, then launching that product on Amazon, and optimizing your product listing on Amazon, and then driving traffic and doing additional promotion to your product listing, to start making money, etc. And obviously you have to route that through your website, like I was saying, in order to build up email subscribers. And then once you have your product and you're making sales, then you add more products to that brand, and then you expand out and create more brands and really build an empire. So that's the whole point of this course. Okay, so thank you for listening, and carry on to the next video.